Hello, hello. Hello, everyone. Welcome to today's stream. If you're watching the video, welcome to the YouTube video. Today we are flying the Airbus A350 again, but this time it's going to be the 1000, not 900. I am going to be doing a bit of a challenge. I put on full weight, so full passengers, full cargo, full everything that we can put on. So it's going to be a quite difficult landing and takeoff in a way. We're flying from LOWW to LOWI. Uh, LOWI is quite a difficult airport to land as a wide body, so specifically pick that airport. It's easy as a narrow body, but quite difficult as a wide body, which is what the A350 is. LOWI airport is Innsbruck Airport, and the airport we're taking off is Vienna International Airport. Uh, Today we're going to be heavy. Our call sign is actually going to be ADS455 Heavy. ADS is a custom airline because I have made a custom virtual airline in Sayintentions and my username is AdsWill, so my airline is going to be ADS. I am working on a livery that will say ADS Airwill, like the airline name. But our call sign will be ADS, so ADS455. I think flight time block time will only be about an hour and 15 minutes, and air time's only going to be about 55 minutes. Again, I'm using Sayintentions.ai. I am now a partner in Sayintentions. Don't exactly know what it means, but we're in an experimental server, so there may be some beta features. As always, we're using the AI traffic that they inject, which means AI pilots talk with the AI ATC and the planes actually move based on the instructions. Again, I must emphasize, it is still in beta, so if there's any bugs or issues, it is still in beta. You know, we can't blame them. So we'll quickly just get in the cockpit and get started with the flight. Uh, so we'll get external power first. And turn on battery 1 and 2 and the emergency batteries. We'll turn on the fuel pumps as well. We'll set the ADRS to nav so that they can have time to align. Turn on wing lights. Beacon on. We'll turn on everything to auto and arm the emergency lights. We'll clear this. We'll go over to here. We will then go to flight ops. We'll go flight op STS. Do sim brief import. You can see we're ADS 455. We'll go ground. We'll go first to LOTI and do sim brief import. See, we're full on passengers, like the max we can carry. So we'll do request catering service. Just XX choice. We'll request for refueling. Should ask us for service. Guess not. And we'll request for boarding. We got jetway coming up. Of course, it's gonna cut right through us. There is gonna be a little bit of lag in the beginning of the stream or video up until takeoff. This is because it's a new airport. It hasn't loaded in. Also, when we land, there's gonna be quite some lag, so you might see some micro freezing that we saw just here when looking at the window. That's simply because it's new, right? You can't really blame the game for this. I've also got the overlay on top. Now I do hope that's working. If it's not, okay, no, it's not working. I will do, we'll do no, because the nobody. Okay, we already got some of all the passengers. Okay, well, they're still gonna start crew running. I'm gonna... I'm gonna generate the banner again. And... Okay, it's not working. Let me just check I put in the right details, because I may have put the wrong details. Yeah, I got my display name wrong, so I might be getting the wrong flight. Like, my account simply does not exist. So streamer name at underscore well. So YouTube icon. Generate. Quickly send that to myself. Sorry for that. We'll go back to Discord. Where I sent it. Then I'm gonna send it to myself again. Let me actually have a look on it online, see if that actually works now. Yep, it does. Okay. Very nice. I'm gonna quickly put that in. Boom. There you go. Should be correct now. Pretty sure it's correct. So fill here. Okay, no fuel just yet. As you can see, we're very heavy. One passenger. So we got one passenger boarded. Do I have to do something for it? Okay. Got a plane taxiing somewhere. Anyways, uh, we will turn on VHF1. Let's see if serve not yet. Go back to FMS1. We'll go to init, copy flight plan, insert. We have a low flight level. Uh, you're not boarding anyone. Like one person's boarded. Why does the passenger keep moving? See, it keeps moving. What I think I'm gonna do, I'm gonna restart the flight. And not use GSX, because it's a tad bit annoying. We use it for the departure, for pushback, stuff like that. Houston brief import, ground, don't enable that. Get a jetway, luggage, and catering. Move the chocks. What's astronaut? Engine covers are still in place. We'll set the... We'll do instant refuel. If you aren't necessarily full, still, we're really high on kgs. Quickly go back to in it. Oh. Then I'm gonna go over and tune to the ADIS. Obviously gotta turn on.
T10. Cav OK. Temperature 4. Dew point -6. QNH 1016. Transition level 110. Advise on course heading, altitude, and if traffic service is requested. Read back all runway and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have information November. Vienna International Airport. Information November. 1250 Zulu. Arriving and departing runways 29er.
So we'll go to clearance. Request for clearance. We are tuned to clearance, yep. What was the name of the airport again? I forgot it already. It's like Bus Innsbruck. Innsbruck. Okay. Vienna clearance at 455 QNH 1016. Information November requesting IFR clearance to Innsbruck Airport.
Give me 1 second for that clearance. At 455, cleared to Innsbruck via the SOVI 1 Delta departure. Expect runway 34. Initial climb to 5,000 feet. Departure on 119.8 squawk 2634.
Clear to Innsbruck via the SOVI 1 Delta departure. Expect runway 34. Initial climb to 5,000 feet. Departure will be on 119.8 squawk 2634. Adds 455. Go back to VTF.
X455, read back correct. Ground is on 121.6. Safe flight, sir.
Ground is on 121.6. Good day. Adds 455. So it was no controls. It was. Let me pull up my route. Is everyone loaded in? Yep. So we can get rid of the jetway. Oh. And toggle flight arming. Then we'll go up. Routing, sorry. Runway 34. Soville. What did he tell us? SOVI. So let's just see. Departure. Runway 34. S.
Sun Express 1, Alpha Yankee, runway 29er, taxi via taxi lane 35 Lima, exit 1, Alpha 1.
Runway 29er, taxi via taxi lane 35 Lima, exit 1, Alpha 1, Sun Express 1, Alpha Yankee.
08.
Austrian 211, ready to taxi.
Approach, oh, there's no ILS.
Austrian 211, runway 29er, taxi via taxi lane 37, exit 4, Mike, Alpha 1.
Runway 08.
Runway 29er, taxi via taxi lane 37, exit 4, Mike, Alpha 1, Austrian 211.
Okay, so we'll have to hand fly the landing. So we'll go to performance. We'll go takeoff preference. We'll do sync sim brief because it's the same. Sync compute. What thrust do you need? So there's gonna be 2 sets of flaps. It's gonna be flexed. Me personally, I'm gonna do toga. Just because I would rather have that. And then we're gonna go ahead and set this to start. On taxi lights.
Anatolian 9er Alpha Bravo ready to
Turn
taxi.
on all the fuel pumps.
Anatolian 9er Alpha Bravo, runway 29er, taxi via taxi lane 37, exit 4, Mike, Alpha 1.
Wait for them to finish their clearance.
runway 29er, taxi via taxi lane 37, exit 4, Mike, Alpha 1, Anatolian 9er, Alpha Bravo.
Wind ground, adds 455, requesting push and start. Turn on flight detector as well.
Adds 455, push and start approved. Face southeast.
Push and start approved, face southeast, adds 455. So we're gonna open G6 again. Prepare for pushback and departure. We'll go, sure. It's not cold here, we don't need it. It is cold, but it's not that cold that we need it. Nah. Let me go into flight controls. Pitch. Okay, I can't check at the moment. But we can do rudder check. Not even rudder. Okay. Text ledger on. Okay. Just making sure we got everything fine on map. So southeast. Never eat southeast. So this.
Sun Express 1, Alpha Yankee contact tower on 119.4.
Switching to tower, Sun Express 1 Alpha Yankee.
Oh, like this. No, come on. Save route. Whoa. I'm gonna start up engine 1, 2, sorry. I think now I should be able to do a flight control check. Still no. What's wrong with this? Turn on chrono. Get FCR as well. And then we'll start up engine 1.
Willing for Charlie Alpha, ready to taxi. 4 Charlie Alpha, runway 29er taxi via exit 9er, Mike Alpha 1.
Runway 29er taxi via exit 9er, Mike Alpha 1, fueling 4 Charlie Alpha.
The plane here, I wonder if it's gonna care of us. Let's see. Surf, so we'll turn this on, but this off. And this on the TNAR.
Turkish 9er Kilo Lima ready to taxi.
Turkish 9er Kilo Lima, runway 29er taxi via exit 11, Mike Alpha 1.
Runway 29er taxi via exit 11, Mike Alpha 1 Turkish 9er Kilo Lima.
Parking brake set. Both engines are good, so we'll set to normal. And we've also got good engine start, so confirm good engine. Let's turn on taxi. Go to arc. Stop the recording and save it. Go back. Wayne ground, adds 455 ready for taxi. So we will turn off APU because we don't need it at the moment, and pull up navigation.
Adds 455, runway 34, taxi via Lima, Echo Bravo 12.
Runway 34, taxi via Lima, Echo Bravo 12, adds 455. We'll load our current flight plan in. Let me boot up Simlink. We're taking off from runway . Okay, so this is Lima Echo Bravo 12. Where does it say we're taking off from in terms of direction? Okay. And okay. So we'll disengage parking brake. Move this down over here for now. Put some thrust in. Oh, before we do that, quick flight check. That's good. That's good. Pitch. Pitch is good. And rudder. Rudder's good. And we'll put some throttle in. We'll switch this back to FMS1. And start our taxi. We just make sure I got all the lights correct. And we'll set this. We'll set. Turn on anti-ice for the engine and wing for now. Should be fine now. What is this? Let me look at the signage. So that is Still on Lima. Now we turn right. Okay, well, this always happens to me that there's a plane on a runway. Taxiway. We don't need this anymore. Start recording just in case I forget. So, cabin, we'll call them. We'll arm ground spoilers. Flaps to take off. And arm auto brakes. Cabin is ready. Keep going, because we're gonna go all the way to the end.
Ground Austrian 34 X-ray, taxi to the ramp. Austrian 34 X-ray, taxi to parking via Alpha 7, exit 12, Lima, taxi lane 35.
Alpha 7, exit 12, Lima, taxi lane 35, Austrian 34 X-ray.
And then we're about to contact tower now.
S455, contact tower on 119.4. Have a good afternoon.
Contact tower on 119.4. Good day. Adds 455. Wayne Tower adds 455. Holding short of runway 34. Turn on takeoff lights.
S455, heavy, Wien Tower, runway 34, wind 340 at 10, cleared for takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff. Runway 34 adds 455. We'll do a turn and burn. Half throttle. And toga.
Austrian 228, winds 350 at 10, runway 29er, cleared to land.
29er cleared to land, Austrian 228.
U1. Positive climb. Landing gear's coming up. Oh, there's a plane on the other end of the runway. And we'll turn on autopilot. 1 auto flaps coming up.
S455, contact departure on 119.8.
Contact departure on 119.8 adds 455. 119.8. Well, disarm auto spoilers. Are we on departure? Yep. Wayne departure at 455, 3,900 feet for flight level 050. And we'll set our flight D10 to climb. Overspeeding.
Heads 455 heavy, Wien departure identified, climb 5000.
Climb 5,000 at 455. Turn off taxi. Turn off takeoff lights. And we'll disengage the anti-ice. And since the computer is getting really annoyed at me, I'll set this to TA only.
Heads 455, climb flight level 220.
Climb flight level 220, adds 455. 220. Set to up climb. We'll go back to FMS1. We'll go to flight plan. Estimate time arrival is 2:10. So
Heads
in
455,
about
contact
30
Vienna
minutes.
radar on 118.56.
Contact Vienna radar on 118.56. Good day at 455. Vienna radar at 455. Good afternoon. Flight level 062 for flight level 220. And we won't set to standard just yet.
8455 Vienna radar identified, service.
Once it starts getting angry, so our Q needs to be normal. We are going quite fast actually. We'll set our QNAs to standard on both the pilot and co-pilot side. And then we'll go for landing preference. We will sync us in brief. And we'll input that into our performance. Since we're only flying for another 35 minutes until landing, I doubt the QNH or temperature will change that much. So it's 5 degrees there. QNH is 1018. 1018.
At 455 Vienna radar, climb flight level 260.
Climb flight level 260 at 455. That's our cruising altitude. Wind is 170. So it won't be windy at least for landing. Yeah, crosswind's gonna be basically nothing. But we do want to be careful with the landing, since it's gonna be a short runway. So, we need to be careful on landing, basically. And there's no ILS, not even the localizer. Turn off landing gear because we're not gonna go on any. Sorry, not landing gear. We'll turn off seat belts. Was it already on? No, it was already off. Okay. Anyways, everything seems fine for now. Yeah, so you see our landing distance is above the landing margin. It's above the runway lamp, so it will be difficult to land. There's a high chance I'll do a go around. But we will see. Oh crap, this is still being recorded. Save. Back. So you get an exterior view. I think I can actually hold shift 2. Shift 7, shift 8. See the wing flex there. And then shift space. Anyways, that's quite relaxing. Porting to the computer. Well, Navy flight level 150 at Nanit. And Nanit is in 20 minutes, so we'll probably start descent in about 10 minutes. You know, I never bothered setting up the, what's it called, co-pilot. Maybe it's worth doing. Could actually set it up. Let's see, will this work? Steve, handle the comms for now.
Roger that, Chris DeJonas. I'll handle the comms from here.
It still says the pilot's handling it. Are you the pilot, or the co-pilot, or the cabin crew?
I'm the cabin crew, ready to take care of our passengers.
I said to handle the comms. You aren't doing that. There you go, co-pilot.
Alright, I'll handle the comms from here.
Let's see, is he doing that? Yep. He is. Not sure if he automatically change. V1 reverted to previous entry. What was V on the radar? Oh, it's fine. Okay. But yeah, we'll have a quite strict landing margin. Go back to 80. Okay, we reached our cruising altitude. I wonder if this works. It does work. Is that the only video camera? Oh, cabin. How do I switch it? Ah, there isn't. Okay. There's only one. Oh, we showed them takeoff config. You know, I didn't bother checking for any discontinuities, but that seems okay. So, we have to land on the touchdown zone. Oh, hi, Ian. I didn't see your message. How are you? I got a nice overlay going on now, so you don't have to ask me that many questions on the flight. You probably will still ask, but still something. How are you doing? I also got the bot thing, so you can check that out. I believe you can send some commands to my copilot and whatnot. So I can also just do this though. Steve, give me back the comms.
Alright, Krista Jonas, you're back in charge of the comms.
There you go. He doesn't really do anything. I can just tell him to be my puppet. Like tell him like, oh, do the, like take care of the comms so in case I go AFK. He can take care of them. But yeah. I'm also a partner of Sayintentions now as well. I paid a hefty price for it, but I am their partner now. So like I'm in the experimental server, for example. I should be getting some goodies in the mail as well, so that's nice. And I also have my own virtual airline now, ADS 455. I call that ADS Airwell. I'm making a livery actively for the A350. That will take some time though. Would be nice to get some recommendations as well for it, but yeah. Today's flight is much shorter. We're landing in about 20 minutes or so. I'm not sure how the bot commands work, but I think the link will tell you how to use it. So yeah. There's 3 sets of traffic. One seems to be traveling right at me. Second won't be an issue. This one's traveling away. There's one traveling actively right towards me. So I wonder how that will play out. I believe they are below me. Again, I don't know. Let me set this to 10T and see if they're actually a threat. No, they may actually be a threat. No, I think it's oof. You know what? I don't know. Oh no, they're flight level 38. They're above us. They're definitely not a threat. Right here. Oh, no, they're below us. Sun flying out there for a second. time is gonna be in... We're landing at 2:04, so in about 20 minutes. Plane says otherwise.
At 455, cleared 92 Alpha into Innsbruck. Whenever you'd like descend, flight level 170.
Come on. Cleared 92 Alpha into Innsbruck. Whenever you'd like to descend, flight level 170 at 455. Start descent now.
8455, cross RTT at or above flight level 120.
Cross RTT at or above flight level 120 at 455. What's RTT? Huh. Just go 120 immediately. Q&H sync. Maybe 1018. Descend flight level 100 at 455. 1018. Descend flight level 100.
At 455, cross RTT at or above flight level 090.
Cross RTT at or above flight level 090 at 455. Didn't I just cross RTT? No, where is it? No, it's still fine. Oh god, we gotta expedite this decrease, this descent. TCAS standby. That is not true. TCAS has not been on Slack. Yes, TR. It's not on standby. There's the mountain, so we have to be cautious of the mountains. Well, there seems to be a little bit of some turbulence over this mountainous region.
S455, contact Innsbruck radar on 128.9075.
Contact Innsbruck radar on 128.975 at 455. 128.975. Innsbruck radar at 455. Flight level 123 for flight level 090. Good afternoon. Crap, we're as almost as tall as the mountains. And you expect me to turn here?
At 455 Heavy, Innsbruck radar identified. Good afternoon. Expect the RNAV Victor runway 8 approach into Innsbruck.
Expect the RNAV runway 8 approach into Innsbruck at 455. So we'll pull for normal now on both sides. And hope for the best that we don't crash into a mountain.
At 455 heavy, speed 250 knots.
Speed 250 knot at 455. Let's go. Done. And we will put our spoilers down. Okay, so we gotta be very careful of this approach now. Just one little screw up may cause a lot of harm. Just gotta be careful. Start recording now. Put this just here. Because if you can actually see, we don't have a lot of landing zone to work with. Actually, we're above our landing margin, so it thinks we're gonna take up more of the runway to land than take. It wants us to land here, below, like before the touchdown zone. I believe we can land earlier than that. That'll take a lot of work though, and there's no eyeless guidance. I'm guiding this in manually. Now, I do know a plane like this can land. I did ask ChatGPT before if an A350 can land here. He said yes, comfortably. So it's not like one of those like really, really small runways where like it's basically impossible. No, it's possible. So we will try. There's very high chance we have to do a go around though. Very high chance. Landing systems as well. Well, there seems to be some sort of navigation. Ooh, what is this? Is there still guidance though with RNAV? Yeah, like this is the landing. If we miss approach, we go back, we climb to 9,500 and we go to RTT and hold. Now there seems to be something here. I don't know what this is, but maybe it'll guide us in. So it says if we miss approach, we go to RTT and climb.
At 455 heavy, cleared for the RNAV runway 8 approach.
Cleared for the RNAV runway 8 approach at 455. Oof, a little nerve-wracking at this point actually. We'll slow down to 220 knots. And we'll deploy 1 knot of flaps. See, our flight plan is all wonky there. See, I don't think we can actually speed it back to 250. We're still quite far away. You can see there's actually quite a bit of turbulence up here. Speed picks up? No, not yet. No, they're not. We'll deploy auto spoilers. So in case they want spoilers, we'll get spoilers. And brake medium. We don't want brake medium. We want brake max. Still says brake medium. Ooh. Brake action. What's the bot for? Hey, click on the link. You can basically interact with the co-pilot and crew. Not sure how harmful that is. But basically, Sayintentions, I'm their partner now. I paid for the partner role. I'm gonna get some goodies from them. I think I explained this, but you probably left. The bot just is there. Also, this airport's really hard to land for because there's no ILS, so there's no like that thing that auto guides us in. There's somewhat of a thing like that, but it's not really the same. And the approach is very difficult. I can just show you the approach graph. The approach graph itself is very scary. And if you have a look here, our landing margin is 177 meters more than the runway. They're telling me to land before the runway even starts, and I don't have enough time. So I think I can definitely land. There's a very high chance I'll have to do a go around, but we'll see. So if we go approach and we go RNAV Victor 8, just look at this. It's wonky. I have to do all of these turns just to land. It's not an easy landing. We also got this recording so I can record the landing. So we'll turn on landing lights and taxi lights at this point. You can see our flight plan's even all wonky from it. The flight plan. At here. Oh. I'm not sure what's going on with this. I think that's for a different runway landing. We'll just ignore this. Yeah, you can actually see I think you should be able to see the overlay. That's also a nice feature. I'm just trying to enhance my streams. Oh yeah, this will be a hard landing. There's stuff going on my screen that I don't even know what it is. Oh, this is for the go around. Okay, no, this is for the go around. Not the landing, go around. But yeah, factored landing distance above runway length. I do believe I can land the landing distance. Wheel. Why is this on wheel? One wheel. Normal. Yeah, this will be exciting. So I think once we get over here, they'll tell us to descend because we literally cannot descend at this point. If we descend any more at the moment, we'll literally crash into a mountain.
$2,500. $2,000.
Some heavy turbulence.
$2,500.
See, the altimeter is kind of freaking out because of the mountains. Definitely got some crazy turbulence coming in.
2,500. 2,000.
I don't even know what's going on with the flight plan. So I'm going to slow down now to 220 knots.
2,000.
If we get like the QNH just wrong by a little bit, that's it.
1,500. 1,000.
Fly 1 knots of flaps for stability.
1,000.
And 210 knots.
2,500.
And deploy a second knot of flaps. You can see just how close we are going to the mountains. Crazy airports around that.
Two thousand 2,000. 1,000.
Here we're gonna start to the sun a little bit.
2,000.
But yeah, we have some crazy turbulence coming in. So I think we're gonna do a loop around here like that, and then come in for the value. I'm just gonna follow the flight plan. Also, no, if you're still here yet, but I've been uploading everything as videos now. I used to tempted to do all my streams as videos. I haven't done all of them. Basically, all of them are now in video form. So if you want to rewatch them, you can do that. You're able to do that now. Well, and the towns below are probably quite confused why they see an a350-1000 flying over them. Because it's only small planes that land here, not big ones like this. think we're gonna do a loop around the valley here soon. I think I'm gonna speed up back to 220 knots. Sorry, 225. Just speaking a little faster. I set this to 10 now. Hopefully we don't do go around, because if we do, it's a long way back. We have to do all of this all over again. So any second now we should be given the command that to descend.
At 455, contact Innsbruck Tower on 120.1.
Contact Innsbruck Tower on 120.1 at 455. 120.1. Innsbruck Tower at 455, maintaining flight level 900. Sorry, flight level 090 for the RNAV Victor 8 approach. Should have been told to descend by now.
At 455 Heavy, Innsbruck Tower, service, continue RNAV Victor 8 approach, clear to land runway 8, winds calm.
Continue RNAV Victor 8 approach, clear to land runway 8. Can we please be guided on altitude? So I think I'm gonna activate approach. Innsbruck Tower at 455. Can we be given vectors for runway Victor 8? So I'm not sure how accurate the flight plan is. Thinking.
Ads 455 service, something went wrong on this end and I wasn't able to do the math on the vectoring approach. You'll need to get yourself to the approach fix.
Just activate. So I'm gonna disk into autopilot. I'm gonna slow down our speed to 190 knots. 180 knots, sorry. And I'll do the guidance myself. Sorry, approach myself. I'm gonna have to lock in at this moment. Then it's under 60 knots.
1,000. 500. 400.
I think we're gonna have to go for this valley down over here.
One 1,000. 400.
Pull up. Pull up.
One 1,000. 500. 400.
Sync rate. Sync rate. Sync rate.
1,000.
Pull up.
What? Whoa.
Adds 455 heavy, winds calm, runway 8 clear to land.
Okay, something's happening with this.
Stall.
No, I'm stalling because of the thing. Okay, I have control. Why has it put me all the way up here? Why do I have no control? Because autopilot's on. We'll go around here and loop around and do the landing. I failed the landing not because of myself. I failed because of the game. I'm heading 6-7. So how, okay, wings are off. Oh. Stop. Since this has clearly been a fail, and the game just decides to say F you, what I'm gonna do is I'll find the airport again. Its name is LOI. LOI. Where is it? We'll just try landing ourselves. What is this posture? And why is flaps all the way down if we're going this? I'm stalling. I can see the runway. Landing gear coming down. Wing lights on. It's not. Believe that's the airport right there. Of course, we don't have that all of a sudden. Shut up. Oh, I see the runway. I was looking at the wrong thing.
Sink rate.
1000.
Sink rate.
There's a runway.
500.
Sink rate.
400.
Sink rate.
300.
Sink rate.
200.
Sink rate.
Shut up about your little sink rate.
60. 50. 40. 30. 25.
I wonder if I can take off from here.
Don't sink.
100. 100. 100. 100. 60. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100.
Too low. Gear. Too low.
100.
Gear.
60. 50. 40.
Oh, come on. I want to try landing at one of those, like the hardest landing airports to land at. Let's try Saba. Saba. Let's try this. It's gonna be difficult. Yeah. Let's just see if I can at least land it there. If I can land this, like, with the Airbus A350, it's gonna be quite impressive, in my opinion.
E9er 0. Arrival metering in effect, expect possible airborne hold. Advise on course heading, altitude, and if flight following is requested. Read back all
Casino is fine, we don't need... Landing it can come down. Auto spoilers. And auto brake. And landing, and parking brakes. We want all brakes. I can see the runway. Believe that small little speck is a landing runway. Weird thing is I can't deploy reversers whilst in the sky.
Speed, speed, speed. 400.
What is happening?
300, 200, 100.
I just got disconnected.
Sync rate.
1000.
What is going on?
500, 400, 300, 200.
What the hell?
500, 400, 300, 200.
Okay, we can be a little bit closer than what we were just now. Okay. Just spawn me all the way away from the runway. Why 37,000 feet? Oh yeah, yeah, that's exactly what I wanted actually. Exactly what I wanted. Anyways, I feel like that was a quite eventful stream. Thank you everyone who joined. Have a great rest of your day. And I think that's all I have to say.